Right guys, hello, another video for you all. It is of course Halloween. I hope you're getting up to lots of mischief, and we wanted to have fun with our XGIMI Elfin Flip projector we've had for a little while now. So we bought it with our own money. We got it brand new, but it was discounted down to about £250, and I have seen it discounted many times since then. And I do know people are looking for a reasonably affordable projector for them to use to do these hollow illusions you're seeing on the screen. This company AtmosFX, they sell these videos. They put a lot of effort into it. They do it for the holiday seasons, whether it's Halloween or Christmas, and the idea is we cast onto a transparent material. Now, okay, you could play it on a TV or put a TV up to the window and play it that way, but the real way to do it is with a projector. So I'm just using the net curtain that is over the window pane anyway. Please forgive the picture quality because it's dark outside. I'm using my phone. It was hard to get a really good picture, but in person this did look really good from the street. So good, in fact, I've had to mute the audio because there was kids trick-or-treating with their parents and they were screaming, freaking out and running over to see the haunted house, and the parents were a little bit confused about what's going on. But yeah, I just, I've got a projector inside. You can't really see that I'm using it because it's set so low down. The Elfin Flip has a built-in stand which we can tilt, so it's down nice and low on a stool pointed up towards the window. The light does shine up and through the window and lights up the tree to the side of the house, but no one was looking up high in the leaves. They were all focused on the ghosts. So when I first set it up, I turned the projector to face the white wall and let it auto-calibrate and keystone itself to make a nice squared off rectangular image. Then got the remote, went into the settings, turned all of that auto correction off, so when I flipped it back around to face the window, it wouldn't try to recenter itself. It would get confused, all the pleats in the curtain. So better to set it manually. A little bit of trial and error, but 5 to 10 minutes to set it up. It honestly wasn't too bad. We've got the net curtain. I think if we did this again, if we do it next year, I would pull the material taut, pull it tight so it's nice and flat, and get it further away from the window pane so I can have something between the window and the net curtain on that windowsill, whether it's LED candles or skulls or rubber spiders, whatever it is, just to help sell the depth perception, so it looks like the ghosts are in the house and there's something in front of them. But even as I've been lazy setting this up tonight, it did look quite good from outside looking in. So you might be wondering how I'm playing the video files. Good question. There's a number of ways you can do it. You can put them on a USB memory stick and plug it into the back of the projector. It's got a built-in media player. You can do that, loop the videos through. The way I'm actually playing it is through Plex. I've got my own media server for my movies, TV shows and live TV channels. So I just did the AtmosFX stuff, made a collection, and that's being played through the built-in Plex app on the projector, and it's set to repeat, and that will loop through. It does have a HDMI port on the back, so if you want to plug in a DVD player or Blu-ray player or plug in a laptop, play the videos that way, whatever suits you, you can absolutely do that. So I'm playing all of this stuff in VLC just so you can see. You can highlight all of your videos, add to the playlist. We can do tools, preferences, subtitles, OSD for an on-screen display, and you can disable that, untick the on-screen display, and then when it gets from one video to the next, there will be no text that comes up on the screen to say what's playing. Seeing that on the screen would obviously ruin the illusion. So yeah, we've looped through what I've recorded now. I did want to cast onto some pumpkins. I've got some animated faces. Rather than carve the pumpkin out, we used the projector, but I couldn't find any decent fresh pumpkins. The ones in the supermarket were basically rotten, and that was a shame. I would have liked to have 3 of them, but maybe next year we can have a go at that. Next thing will be Christmas, and I can make use of those Father Christmas videos, make it look like he's walking around the house leaving presents for everyone. But yeah, I think I want to pull the fabric tight for that, for it to be a more realistic image. But yeah, just to let you know, it does work very well. The projector is an LED light source, so it is energy efficient compared to the bulb projectors that get very bright, but they use quite a lot of wattage to achieve that. So this is not an LCD projector, it is a DLP projector. I didn't want LCD. I have a feeling that they will burn out very, very quickly. So people are looking on Amazon, and even like a cheap projector could be something like £100, and it's not going to do a very good job for watching movies. Even this, I'll be honest with you, struggles with some films. If there's a lot of dark content, it's difficult to see what's going on. But if you're selective about what you watch, stuff that's like cartoons that are really super bright and colourful, it looks amazing. I've got up to like a 90-100 inch screen just on a white wall, and it looks fantastic. We do like the live TV channels, and yeah, it does look pretty good. Just when you get to the dark scenes, the contrast isn't great. I don't think even if I used an ambient light rejecting screen that it would do too much to help the picture. It is what it is. For what we've paid, £250, we're happy. At its full price of $340 or whatever it was, I don't think we would have kept it. It doesn't have a built-in battery, so I've got it plugged into the mains, but you can buy a lead to connect to portable power banks. I could technically run it off a battery if I really, really wanted to, but we only did this for a little while. Once the kids have had enough trick-or-treating, I packed it all in so we could go back to projecting on the wall and watching a movie, TV shows. So hopefully that's helped you out, guys. I'll put useful links and timestamps in the description of the video and a pinned comment below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. But as always, have a great day, have a great evening, whatever it is you choose to do after watching this. And as always, I will see you when I see you next. Ciao for now.